Hello everybody, this is WowItsCharles, and I'm back with episode 90. Episode 90. Oh my goodness. I should have a music special today, but I really want to commentate. And it's near the end of the series. It's very near the end of the series. And I don't feel like clogging up the end of the series with music. I want to commentate through the end of the series because it's kind of special. So, I hope you understand. I hope you don't mind the lack of the music special. I hope that wasn't something too important to you. But I'm sure you will get compensation for the very special final days of this Let's Play. Alright, and let me brush this cowie down here. Maybe we'll buy a new cow? Maybe we'll fill up the barn on the last day. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm doing with this Let's Play, game-wise. I should also calculate my Ranch Master score to make sure that I'm on track. Because I know that's been a slight concern of mine throughout the past couple episodes. Just because I knew about it in the beginning, but I didn't really want a specific number for the Ranch Master score. And I don't remember what I've gotten the previous times I've played this game, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to what I'm going to get this time around. I don't think. The only stipulation is that I don't have as many cows as I would have liked. But that's only because I wanted to save lag, and it gets very laggy when you have cows. So, I think that's for the better. And I'm sure you can notice the lag when I'm in the chicken coop. The same lag appears even when you're outside of the cow farm place. The lag appears on your farm. And I didn't want to lag up the overworld to the point of where I can't play it and enjoy it, and you can't enjoy watching it. So, I decided against that. And I said, don't lag my game as bad. Please. Man, episode 90. I'm just taking a second to think back. To remember those episodes where I said to myself, I'm gonna be finishing around episode 90. And now it's finally here. I'm finishing up. Oh yeah, you can see this lag. I'll give this egg to Nina or somebody. Or Anne. I really should be selling my crops though. My corn. Friggin' Anne. Okay. Sorry. If I can speed it up, I will. Oh, it's Saturday, isn't it? So we'll just give it to Ellen. Why not? At least somebody got it. Alright. But yeah, I'm just thinking back to when I said I'll be wrapping up around episode 90, and it's finally here. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's crazy. There's nothing like wrapping up a Let's Play. It's something very prestigious to say, hey, I did a Let's Play of. In my opinion, it's something that's really prestigious to say. People who have several Let's Plays completed, I congratulate you more than anything, because doing this once seems like enough for me, but, you know, I want to keep on going. I want to keep on doing more Let's Plays. So I guess it's just, in time, I'll get to the same spot. Whew. So many emotions. Sell this corn. I don't... What am I even to do in this game? I don't even know. It's just selling stuff and doing the stuff that I was prepping for in the very early days of the series. For this episode, I wanted to talk about something... I don't know. Talk about something. I wanted to talk about something. What I had in mind was to talk about the perfect place to live. And of course, this discussion will be very subjective to somebody's own thoughts to what a perfect place is. But I will be expressing them under my own thoughts and just giving the argument through that perspective. Darn it, I hate when the shipper comes when I'm in the middle of holding a plant. I can give it to nobody because nobody's out. Throw it in down the well. Ew. Let's see, chickens were taken care of, I think. I hope I'm not going to get interrupted again for like the 3rd time in a row. Chickens were fed. Yep, I'm getting interrupted. Well, I'll be back shortly. Bye. I'm sorry about that. My mom is actually the most annoying person in the world. So, where was I? I don't even remember. No, what happened is she came through the door and then she proceeded to say, "Oh, I'm leaving in 10 minutes to go grocery shopping." And then she stayed for like 100 minutes. And yeah. And now my dad's probably going to come in because it's been like an hour and a half or so. So now he's ready to come back in. And I might get interrupted a 3rd time and or a 2nd time or whatever, how many times it's been. It's so stressful. But anyway, I know the perfect place to live is not at my house. Smooth transition there. And by perfect place to live, I'm talking geographically, you know, with the least amount of storms, if one does not like storms, least amount of humidity, if one does not like humidity, least amount of crime, if one doesn't like crime, which I'm sure is everybody, but, you know, there's weird people out there. And yeah, so I'm just talking about those kinds of traits. So for me, I like a semi-warm to very hot place to live with very little humidity. So some days it can be humid. It can be humid in the morning time, but it has to be dry by like 9 or 9 o'clock, and be dry until like 2 a.m. the next day. So that's the kind of person I am. I don't like storms. Well, hold on. I don't like really bad storms. Like thunderstorms once in a while, rainstorms once in a while, they're cool. Wind storms once it gets windy, no. Volcanoes, I don't do volcanoes, you know. Extreme stuff, I don't do. Crime, I don't like crime. I like a pretty rural area sometimes. Either it has to be extremes with the population, you know, either there's a very little amount of people there, or there's a lot of people there. So, and I don't like, oh yeah, $100,000! We can finally start spending money after, you know, the next paycheck, but whatever. Cold, I do not do cold. Very humid, I do not do very humid. Let's see, what are some other things that I would definitely consider? Storms, I do not do heavy storms. And by semi-warm to very hot, I'm talking, you know, the absolute low is like 70 or 65 once in a while, you know. Degrees Fahrenheit, I'm talking here. And by very hot, I mean up. It can get up to, you know, 110. And like that would be the max. But average would probably be around 95 or 90-ish, you know. That's just the kind of like weather I'm into. I hate the cold. I absolutely hate it. No, it's fun once in a while to bundle up and whatnot, but after a while I'm just like, okay, I really want to go for a bike ride without wearing 50,000 layers and worrying about snow and skidding and, you know, losing my nose and frostbite. So yeah, that's the kind of person I am. So basically I have to rule out anything above the northern half of the US and the southern half of South America, and I have to stick in between the, what is that, the Tropic of Cancer or Capricorn or something like that? I don't know. So anyway, I'm confined to that small region of land, and there's a lot of volcanoes around the Hawaii Pacific area, Let's see, around Africa. Oh yeah, animal life and plant life is very important too. In like Australia, I've heard it's hot. It gets cold at night though, so that kind of works. But I heard like, animal-wise, like everything's trying to kill you. So, wouldn't want to live there, practically. However, when you get into the middle region that I just described, the Tropic of whatever it is, near the equator, there becomes several severe storms. Like, storms become more frequent. So I don't know how I would balance that. You get hit with hurricanes, and in the western half of the world, you get hit with what are they called? Monsoons. I could not live through a monsoon. It's just too wet. So yeah, there's a lot of balancing going on, and I think I've considered it before, this topic, but I think I came to the conclusion that there is no perfect place to live. In my opinion, with my standards, there just isn't. I think I would be fine in the Philippines. The Philippines seem like a dandy place to live. I do want to live on an island. Damn you, horse. An island would be sweet. That's like one of my life goals. And didn't I call it that I would get interrupted once again? Called it. Called it. I knew it. And hopefully this is the last time it happens, because if it happens again, I swear I might hurt something. Because this is just getting a bit too ridiculous to be interrupted. It's not fun for me to keep on having to remember what I was talking about. It's not fun for me in that, I have to keep resetting my timer, knowing what time it is, and how far out into the episode I am, and it's not fun for you, because then it makes it all confusing for you of, all these cuts and editing makes it harder. And yeah, once again, the perfect place to live is not at my house. It actually is very disheartening to know that I keep on getting interrupted. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about how I wanted to live on an island, and how that's been one of my life dreams. It's been a life dream now for about 4 or 5 years, It's becoming more and more unreasonable as time goes on, but it makes it more and more tempting as time goes on. Floaty tomato. The reason for that is that I'd be secluded by myself in isolation to do whatever I want, and it's very much like a video game, tie-in from episode 88 or so. I forget which one exactly it was. It would be very fun to, start a new adventure on my own, learning the ropes as I go, and sort of surviving on my own, sort of like a video game would put you in the situation of. So yeah, that's definitely an awesome thing to do. And I was considering milder islands, not like tropical islands, but not islands in the Antarctic or whatever, in the Arctic, in Antarctica. So mild ones, so sort of close to Europe, or once again in the Philippines. Philippines would be an awesome place to settle down in with my own island. But yeah, this episode I might wrap up on time, actually, which is actually really amazing. I'll just water my plants off camera once again, as I have been doing several times now. Ooh, oh darn. Oh well. 9,810. What day is it? Sunday. So tomorrow, I think we will start buying more grass, and we'll gradually buy more and more grass as time goes on, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude this episode, which is exciting in itself. I think we're going to get up to episode 97, actually. If we're doing an average of 2 days per episode, I think it will take us up to episode 97, where we will do Summer of Day 30 and the ending. I'll just let the ending credits play by, probably, which is what will happen. So I only have episode 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, and, sort of 97. 7 more episodes, 6, however you want to look at it. It's wrapping up. 6 episodes left. Oh, man. I just can't start to wrap my head around it that it's over. I'll probably be saying that in each episode. But yeah, thank you so much for dealing with the interruptions this episode. You'll probably deal with them better than I did because you are a little bit less affected, but still affected. And I want to say thank you for watching all the way through. I know that was a dream of mine to, get a viewer to watch past the 4-minute mark, which is really exciting. And thank you in general for viewing, even though if you didn't make it this far. I'm saying thank you now, even though you probably won't hear this. And yeah, I look forward to your viewership with the last couple, the final episodes of the series. And thank you so much for watching one more time. I probably said that like 5 times. But that's how much thanks you deserve, and end of the episode bell. See you next time. Oh, did the little buzzer thing. I will see you next time. Bye for now.